sometime between June and September is what I'm sensing. After that, it's almost like you're getting tired of this situation with him. You're not seeing yourself being prosperous with him. Okay. I feel that you are going to help him financially in some sort of situation here. Or definitely he will try to attempt that from you. He will move in 2018 from his home. Okay? He will move. He's going to travel also in 2018. He's going to go out of town. He's going to tell you it'll be a business trip. It's a new adventure for him. That is what he's going to tell you. Okay? When it comes to the 4, when it comes to the relationship instability here, he's in the first half of 2018, he's not having it. He's not having it. He's not ready to be committed or be married. Okay? And he's young, so you know he has a long way to get there. So whoever the woman will be in his life, there will be someone else. Most likely there will be married women or women living with someone. There will always be a man in those women's life, is how I see it, including you. Okay? And so therefore, he doesn't want to be committed to any of those females that he either dates, sleeps with, or takes advantage of. Plain and simple. Okay? Again, this is his spread, so that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because this is what I'm picking up. He will be dishonest when it comes to intimacy of who he sees with you and other female, is what I'm sensing here. Okay? And he thinks that you're not getting a divorce. He thinks that he's been hearing those things from other people that he used to date before. And he feels that it's the same thing with you. Okay? And I won't put it past him. I feel that that it's going to take a long, long time for yours to go through in that situation. You will make the attempt, but I don't see it happening. Okay? It's going to take quite some time. It could be. But I feel that you're going to try to do your best. Besides that, I feel that, again, it shows the distance here between you and him. Yes, it shows the distance here. He's going to try to say, no, I don't want a part of this. I don't want a part of this relationship. If you want to be my friends, we can still maintain friends. Because, again, he's reaching out here to this other female. Okay? Someone that he was at one point in a good relationship with. Someone that he actually probably fell in love with before you. And so that person made a return in his life. And so therefore, he's turning the back on a lot of things, including you, to go toward that person. But it's not going to work out for him between the ex. Okay? I'm telling you now, it's not going to work out with him. He's going to find himself missing you at one point and thinking, I think that I feel something a little bit more than just friends with benefits when it comes to you. Okay? He's going to be having some mixed emotions in there. And those are the things that is going to bring him back, reach back to you. Okay? But I still don't see him completely satisfied, completely happy, because he's not ready to settle down. He's not ready to have any children. He's not. He wants to improve himself. He wants to improve, including his work-wise situation, maybe open his own, if he does have his own little business, he wants to improve all those things. He wants to make money. He wants to be somebody. Okay? And so then he's looking for someone that will align with that too. So I definitely see improvement in his life in 2018. I do. And he's definitely reconciling with you. He's definitely coming back. But again, it will be an off and on situation here with him. Okay? I do feel that you're going to do whatever it is it takes for you to be in a steady relationship with him. I do feel that. Yes, I do. But I will tell you that he will be with you and he will also be with someone else. I cannot take that back. It is what it is. It is what I see. He will be with you and he will be with someone that he used to date before you. And within that process, he will also meet another person here who he will cheat to her, lie to the ex, and lie to you. Okay? But the good thing is that I see all the most favorable cards right underneath you. Okay? So it's almost like you become the best or the chosen one in his way of talking. Okay? But in the meantime, it's going to take a lot for him because he's going to distance himself. He's going to have to realize a lot of these things in order for him to return to you later. Okay? Keep that in mind and prepare yourself that he comes back. He will distance himself again. He'll come back and then he'll distance himself again for weeks or even months at a time. And then he'll return, but he'll return and be a little bit more focused on you. And that is because I feel that you will do something. Okay? Now, let me see. Thank you, guys. Let me see him. You will be the Empress, because he's not married, but you are. So you know what? You are. Arcanos. Thank you to the universe and to the angels. I have a nurse. So you will be the High Priest, Arcanos. You will be the High Priest, and he will be the Emperor. Only I know why I say that. Okay? Just it doesn't matter as long as I predict what I'm predicting. Arcanos. Okay, this is for him right now. Remember, you're the High Priestess, Arcanos, and Taurus is the Emperor. Okay, well, marriage he does not want at this time. We already know that. We already see it. But he is making a return to you. There is another female in his life right now that he's lingering in. And he's wondering, when are you going to end this marriage, is what he's saying, being that you've told him these things. So he's wondering when, and he thinks, it's never going to happen. They might just break up temporarily and then go back, is what he's saying here to himself. Okay? He also wants to make some changes within his job environment, which I feel he is, to the benefit of him. Okay? And here you are. He's second guessing things. He's wondering how to do this thing here because he doesn't want any relationships drama, is what he's saying. Okay? At this time. But we already know that he's coming back. Okay, show me my signal here. Thank you, Arcanos. Okay. Well, he's trying to solve the issues that he has at home right now. And he will see you in a very short time. Okay? There is another woman here that is playing the circle, playing the field there, but he doesn't really trust that person, whoever it is that is coming back. And he is coming to you in a very quick time to talk to you, to see you, and also especially to be intimate with you. Remember, I said that in the previous reading, so it's still there. Now, thank you, Arcanos. Certain things of the past reading that I just recently did for you will probably change to a slight distance there, because I feel that your shift of way of thinking has changed from the reading that I just did for you and this one here. It's going to change somewhat. Because I feel that you're going to take some initiatives toward doing something. So I will do this spread for you, and then I will do him afterwards, okay? I'm going to show me. This is for you. You and your spouse are Priest and High Priestess, and Taurus is the Emperor. Arcanos, thank you. Arcanas. This is for you. Yep, you're looking forward to hear from him, and you will. And here he is. But again, you're just not going to see things clearly with this person. Because he's not going to speak the truth in a lot of things, and you're still going to be hoping to hear things. When it comes to him, you're going to be off and on, and you're going to get tired eventually, sometime after summer is what I'm sensing here. Okay? Here is your spouse. He will be off and on from your environment, from your life, is what I'm sensing here with the Taurus. He's going to be off and on, and you're going to try to work in and out of your life, is what I'm saying here with the Taurus. You're not going to see things clearly because he's going to come and say things, and so certain things are not going to be truth. You're still going to try to make up with him off and on, and then he'll come in and then leave for quite some time. Again, just as the way it said the other spreads. And then you're going to think this relationship is over and whatnot. No, it's not. He returns, and for the same situation, and you're trying to work things out with him and trying to be there with him. And then I feel that most of these things is because you're going to do what it takes in order to make this environment to your liking. If you continue to be with him, remember that there will still be someone else here in your life, another female in his. Okay, and being that this is a spread, it also tells me there will be another female, of course, in your spouse's life as well. Okay. You are willing to even file for divorce if you have to, in order to get a commitment relationship with this Taurus, is what I'm sensing here. Because when I just saw this, it's literally what you said to me right now. You're saying, I'm going all the way. Okay. He's very uncertain about whether or not to be in a committed relationship. Okay? You want a commitment. You want it. You want him to ask you to marry you. You want to be stable with him. And you're letting him know. Okay? Yep. You want this. You want his return, and you want to be fully with him. You want to start a life. You're going to ask him to marry you. When he comes back, I feel that you are. Yeah. And you are willing to leave your marriage completely. Since your spouse is taking so long, you might even decide to file. Yep. And I already see your spouse with another female here too. So he's going to be, doing his own thing. I feel that it's going to be a struggle to be in a committed relationship with him. Okay, there are going to be some problems, there are going to be some fights, and you're going to still be in a limbo position. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I go, or do I go back home, or do I? This is what you're hoping to, but I feel that it's going to take a lot of work for you to get that. Okay, and absolutely, you are in love with him, and you want to work whatever it is needs to be done, and you're willing to put whatever it is that he may be doing now on the side in order for him to return to you. Okay, again, you're fixing to see him now. Being that I saw that, we are also now going to do his spread. There's a very big chance that you can get what you want, but I feel that you're going to have to do certain things, if you know what I mean, in order to get that. Because he's young, and also because he's a bit immature in a lot of things, even though he acts like he's not. And also because he has other things to still do. Okay, it's going to take a quite strong female to be in his shoes, only because of the situation that he's in, the type of job he does, and he thinks that women fall on his feet for some reason. Now let's do his arcanos. This is for show me. Is there anything that has changed or will change in reference to this relationship? He is the Emperor, and you are the High Priest. Show me. Show me. Thank you. Now they're ready. Okay. Well, he's here and he's making a return. He'll find a way to contact you in a very short time. Here's another male here who puts him in a worry here. Your divorce is what he's questioning. Okay, he's looking forward to that. He really is. He'll be very happy to know that you're getting a divorce. Okay, and so we have the Hangman here. I didn't see any females. I didn't see, not you. So basically 2018 will be based on him, based on what he wants, what he needs, what he likes, and what he can accomplish. He's going to leave a job probably to get into another position, or even improve one job into more of a business kind of thing here is what I'm seeing here. He's going to have car problems, maybe an accident there that I'm seeing him getting into. If he drinks, he needs to be very cautious with that. But then I also see that, you know, there is something that is coming in here for him. There is a commitment that is coming in here, but he doesn't see things clearly. He feels that he's not ready to be in any kind of commitment relationship here. It's all based on what he inspires to do for himself right now. Okay, so even though I don't see any you, which is what I was hoping to see, what it tells me is that it doesn't matter whether it's you or anybody else or whoever it's in his life, he's going to do him for him. Okay, so he's going to be a little bit selfish. Okay, but at the end I feel that he's going to be feeling overwhelmed, and he's going to let someone into his life, because this person is going to be sent for him by the universe for whatever reasons. But that could be you, and then he's going to decide to take a leap of faith. Absolutely, there you have it. That's you. Okay, that is you. And then we have the other person that is returning from his past, that he's going to be happy, but then he's going to realize that that was a problematic relationship that only caused them problems, fights, and betrayals, and confusions, and whatnot. So he's not going to want that. So his best bet will be you. For whatever reasons, you will be his best bet. And what I'm sensing is that he may not be truly in love with you, but he is going to find ways to be within those frames of minds in 2018. And I feel because you're going to do the best that you can. Okay? Especially trying to make sure that you divorce your spouse. If you feel that your spouse is not going to file, I feel that you will, in order to get with this person. Once he returns, find what you see in him, and see for yourself how he is acting with you. And then certain things can and will change in reference to the predictions, okay? Because once they return, we change our way of thinking, our way of feeling as well, deeper or less. And that also changes the universe predictions too. Thank you. So this is for him. Well, there is another, his mother has a lot to do with how he takes his life environment, how he initiates things in relationships too. So he really values, to an extent, what his mother says to him, okay, and his father. And he sees all these relationships failing, and so he's afraid of those things too. He's afraid of having a family. He's afraid of being married. He's afraid to sacrifice a lot of things, you know. And I feel that when it comes to you, he's there. He wants to be there, but he just feels like he has other options, basically. He has other people that he can choose. He's going to be a little bit selfish just about him, even though he knows you're going to be there, okay? About loving you, you know, he's going to say, I love you. And he's going to be very firm about that. But at the same time, I feel that he is not going to be 100% within himself truly how he feels for you. So he may tell you that he loves you, but he's not in love with you. He may tell a lot of females that he's in love with, but he's not in love with them, because I think that he's afraid to do that, to do those things. But either way, you are very much more suitable for him, because you're the only female that came in here. Even though I saw another one here, it doesn't matter to me, because this is his family member. You came up here, here's another female, and that to me is his family member. So I take that out of the cards. So even though he's not going to be very sincere, let me explain this. Even though he's not going to be very sincere to tell you that when he tells you, I love you, to him is the truth. But because I've seen other cards here, what that tells me is that I love this candle, okay? I could say that, I love this, candle holder. And I mean that. But I'm not in love with this candle holder where I'll say, oh my God, this is my favorite thing, if you know what I'm trying to say here. So without him knowing spiritually or emotionally truly how he feels for you, or for any matter, in any when it comes to any relationship, because he's trying to block himself from feeling those things, is how I feel, because he's been hurt before. So he's afraid that this is not going to be as lasting. Again, I feel that he's been that he's met other females due to his environment that have also been committed to someone else, that have also cheated and whatnot. So he's afraid to be in those things, and also because he's young. Okay, but either way, I feel that he will find a way to take a leap of faith when it comes to you. And remember that I think that you're about to do something in order to speed up certain things, but also because I feel that you're going to stay within this time of frame consistently with him. Even though he will leave you at one point and come back at one point, be off and on with you, you will still remain there in order to achieve this with him. Okay? So, yes. Okay? If and when you have some type of relationship with him, which I feel that that's what you're aiming for, and it will be, but not to the extent that you wish it to be. I will tell you this, that there will be some type of relationship with him sometime after August, depending on this, could be sooner. If you do whatever it is you're going to do, and also if you get a divorce. But I will tell you this, if and when there's something going on here that will take place between you and this person, I feel that there will also be another female involved in his life as well. And it will not be a family member. No, because I feel that at the same time I said that, you asked that. So just keep that in mind, okay? And not be right off the bat, but eventually there will be. So that's another story for another day. The most important thing is that he's making a return, and that I feel that you will do the best effort that you can in order to have something with him. You're going to have difficulty here with a family member of his if you ever be in a steady relationship with him, because there's a family member that is not liking you, and I feel it could be his mother. Okay, someone that he's confident of to confide in, and someone that he feels that they know best at a lot of things. So I feel it's his mother here that will not be liking this relationship. Either way, it's a family member that will not be liking the relationship between you and him. But he's willing to try anyways, eventually though. Not off the bat in 2018. It's going to take some time. Keep that in mind, okay? Now you're going to show me one card here as an advice for this. There you have it. There's a new cycle here beginning in this relationship. I feel that you're going to take what's coming in and endure it. And you're saying to yourself, okay, he's going to leave me. He's going to do this. But it's okay because I'm staying. I have nowhere to go but to wait. And so therefore, it will pay out eventually in your favor. Okay? Would it be favorably for the long run? Maybe not. But that will be up to you for you to learn later. Okay? Will you be able to change certain things? Probably so, to an extent. So you are in love with him and you're willing to stay. You're trying, and you will try to put everything behind you, whatever it is, the sorrows, the fights, the arguments, the betrayals, the deceit, whatever it is, you will try to put it behind in order to find ways to be with this person. And also, you're willing to be including that this way, conniving, deceitful, spiteful, spying, doing whatever you can in order to gain that relationship. And I hate to say it, but that's how I see it, okay? And I feel that you will. But you will find yourself in this relationship closed in. You will find yourself that, you know, you're putting a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of your emotions, a lot of yourself, and you're going to feel trapped in this relationship because it will not be suited for you eventually, okay? I just had to turn all the other cards in this one. What he will offer you eventually will not be all that surprising to you, will not be all that pleasing to you, because you want family, you want children probably with him, you want a relationship, you want success with him. But you're going to find yourself being lonely more than anything in this relationship with the Taurus, okay? And he could also feel like that. Yeah. So he's going to be a little bit more, it's going to be a hard journey. It's up to you if you want to take it. But I feel that you're willing to go for this, okay? I feel that you're willing to take this initiative and go forward with him. Now, let's see him. What's going on here? What? He sees you on a very high level, likes the intimacy, family-oriented. But he's afraid that because of being in a relationship with you, he's going to get into conflicts here with his family here. He's going to have, he has money issues going on here right now. And then, of course, I see here another woman here for later on in the future. Someone who he will tell you it's a friend only, but it will not be. And there will be jealousy, arguments, fights. And then you're going to question, including yourself, how you feel toward him. Okay? And then eventually, it will not be long lasting. I hate to say it. Eventually, but you'll go through this hurdle whenever it happens. This is a very long, further down the line, past the year, okay? He will move. He will change, okay? But he's going to be a little bit distant with you. He's not going to be straightforward with you, okay? He's going to find himself trapped in a relationship with you, probably because he won't have the freedom to go in and out of what he's doing now, okay? And then he will find a way to tell you, okay, that I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm able to be in a marriage relationship with anybody, okay? But at least he'll make an attempt with you because, again, I feel that you will try. So, to an extent, yes, you are getting what you're getting because you're going to make the best effort to get it. He is coming back in a very short time. I see you getting back with him. I see you being intimate with him. And I see a distance between you and him off and on throughout 2018. I see you attempting and doing the best that you can to separate from your personal situation in order to gain more from this person. And you're willing to do whatever it takes, including help him emotionally, physically, mentally, and including financially. You'll try to make things happen for him in 2018. Once he returns, see within yourself if you're willing to do whatever it is that you're intending to do, which is what I'm sensing. And also, if it's worth that time, and hear him out. What does he want? What does he need? But also make your point across. Let him know what you're wanting and needing, because you know you are married, and you don't want to fail at the next relationship, even if it's dating. Tell him, okay? Speak your mind, speak the truth. Yes, he's young, but he's not that young to know better, okay? So you need to be straightforward, because you don't want to get into any type of relationship with him and not expect what you deserve, okay? I feel that you're going to stick around, whether he leaves and comes back off and on in 2018. You're still going to stick around because it is what you're wanting. The cards were not necessarily negative. The predictions were not necessarily negative. It's just that it's the truth of what's to be. Unfortunately, he's just not ready to be in a serious committed relationship. Yes, he would like someone at his side, but he has other things in mind right now to accomplish right now. His work, he's moving, things like that, which is, he's in that age to be doing all those things, to be dating and mingling and whatnot. You've been married and you already leave those patterns. So you're already in a different stage ready than he is. He's not there yet. Okay, he's going to have to work on that a little bit longer, including while he's with you. So he will be with you off and on, but I feel that there's an ex coming back here that is making a return. He's not happy about that. He will be excited, but he's not happy about that because that person has hurt him in the past. But I feel that also he will meet someone in 2018, someone new. So he is falling in love here with someone, including you, but he hasn't found the true love yet, is what I'm sensing. Eventually, if you put your hard work in it, he's going to feel those things of you. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take months in 2018 for those things to start taking place. Right now, he's concerned mainly because you are married and because he's trying to not be in a conflict there. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I wish you the very best and happy 2018. And keep me in touch and let me know how things go here. He does care for you. He does misses you, and he will return in a very short time. So we'll take you from there and then follow on and see how you want to handle things afterwards. Okay. So it's still a very good reading, and I'm glad you had it done because now you're more aware of how things may play out for you, and also see what you can change if you're allowed to try any of those predictions to change and see if the universe will allow you to change any of those things for your own suited mind. Okay? Thank you.